Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good morning. Good morning from Canada. Good morning. Yes, good morning from Canada. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Time check, I think it's 7 a.m. or something. I just woke up and oh my goodness. I just woke up. So finally we made it to 2023. I remember last night I was chatting with my friends back home in Uganda, and when it clocked midnight in Uganda, here it was 4 p.m. and everyone was like, yeah, Baba, we left you behind. You're still in 2022, we left you behind. We are now ahead and things like that. And we're just teasing each other about it now. So, my people from Uganda who are showing off for me yesterday that, oh, we're already in 2023. I too made it to 23, and thanks be to God Almighty. Yep. Why am I up so early? I'm going to go back to sleep, but why I'm up so early is, hey, your girl is going to cook for the new year. And what is she cooking? This girl of yours, she likes connecting with her roots because she's pure African. She's, yeah, 1,000% African. She loves her roots. She's a proud African at that. She's a mix of Lubara from Arua and Kebo from Zombo and Congo. Kebo, there are Kebos in Uganda, there are Kebos in Congo. So she loves the roots so much. One of the delicacies that Lubaras enjoy, I think Congolese enjoy most, but Lubaras, because we are at the border of Uganda and Congo, we love so much. It's called Pondu. Pondu, yes. Oh, your girl wants to cook pondu for the new year. It's bonane season. Bonane. Yeah, so I'm excited for the new year. So I'm like, you know what? I want to cook pondu today. And we know pondu takes like forever to cook, but today we have all the time in the world to eat pondu with vinyasa. So it's 7 o'clock. I'm still going to go back to sleep more, but I need to put our pondu on fire. Yeah, I need to put our pondu on fire for it to continue cooking. It may cook all the way up to lunchtime. Hopefully by lunchtime, by 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it's ready. And then we eat our pondu, so we're going to put it on fire right now. And then we keep checking it during the course of the day until we feel like it's ready, and then take it in. So, the thing is, we need a spacious pot to put our pondu. I'd kept it frozen, but because I'd kept it frozen, but I decided to pick it out, thinking it will defrost. But okay, I was supposed to do this last night, and for some reason I was just lazy and all that in bed, and I forgot to put it. So it was this morning around 4 o'clock, I think 3 or 4 o'clock, someone back home had called me on the phone. And so then I remembered, oh my goodness, I did not put out this to defrost. So this is it. It's called Cassava. It's Cassava International. I think it's a company that imports these things. Keep it frozen. Yep. And here on it, it's written Pondu. So this feels like a lot, but I think I'm just going to put it and maybe cook it and keep some of it frozen because yep. So yeah, we are going to put our pondu on fire and just keep checking it during the course of the day. Just keep checking it during the course of the day. What is this? Yeah, it really seems a lot. I think there's no way I can keep it. There's no way I can separate to keep some, so just going to put it all, the whole of it. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing. Just by the fact that I'm having this meal, I can see that it's going to be an amazing New Year. Yep, I'm going to cook this with palm oil. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's how did I say? It has been, it's ground or blended or whatever it is. This is so frozen, so just going to put it in our pot there. Lots of water in. And it's ready to cook. I think that water should be enough now. Let's check how our pondu looks like in the pot. Yeah, this is how our pondu looks like. So I'm putting this water for now, and then I'll keep adding during the course of its cooking. And yeah, with me as we cook our pondu and call it a New Year's Day, call it a 1st January. So hang in there with me. There's our pondu ready to go. So yeah, I'll take you all through the entire process until it's ready on our plate. Yep. So for now, a happy year. Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année. See you then. Hello. Your girl overdosed off. Thank God our pondu didn't get burnt. See our pondu here cooking. Our pondu is still here cooking, and now it's like 11 o'clock. Remember we had put our 11 o'clock. Remember we had put our pondu on fire like 7 coming to 8. So I think it has been a while. So we're going to now add some of the ingredients into our pondu. Yeah. So our pondu has been cooking since our pondu has been cooking. So we're going to be adding some of the ingredients. We have our onions here. So I'm cooking this pondu with oxtails. I love meat. Okay, back home I remember those days growing up, they used to cook this pondu with they would cook it with molokonye. What we call molokonye. Molokonye are the I don't know, the legs and the arms of the cow. No, this sounds funny, but I don't know how to put it. I don't know the proper description, but I think the limbs of a cow. Yeah, we normally prepare it with that, or just bones. You just go to a butcher and get bones, actual bones, and then cook it in your pondu. The bone marrows and everything cook out, and then yeah, it gives them a very amazing flavor. Or with fish, you'll cook it with fish. Also, when you don't have fish, you can also mix it with beans. But I bought oxtail here, so we're going to cook ours here with oxtail. Yeah. So time to clean our oxtail and put it in our oxtail. Now that our oxtail has been properly washed, we can now put oxtail in because that's been totally cleaned. We're gonna put our oxtail in. I'm so excited, super excited. Yeah, with some meat, I love it with meat. Normally I prepare it with bones, but today I thought of preparing to mix with oxtail. So yeah, we'll see how that tastes. So now that we'll put our oxtail in, let me show you the oxtail in. So this is it with the oxtail. So we're going to leave it to cook like for an hour or so, and then thereafter I'll come and cut the onions and then put our palm oil. Yeah, I'll cut a lot of onions, put pepper. Oh, actually I think I can put the pepper now. Yes. So these are our peppers. Here, I think this is Scotch bonnet, something like that. I don't know the actual name. So our pepper is in there. Let me show you. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to let it cook for like at least 1 hour or 1.5 hours. We come and put the remaining things, cut lots of onions in it, put the palm oil in it, and then let it cook also for again an hour or so, and then our food will be ready. And I'll make the nyasa made out of cassava. Oh my god, I'm going to eat cassava leaves with cassava powder mixed. Yeah, cassava powder mixed in hot water. So it's cassava all through, but okay. I believe it's different food values. There's starch from the cassava powder, but I think from the leaves, I don't know what nutrients we get from the leaves, but yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So let this cook for like an hour. I'm going to give it let's say I'm going to give it 1.5 hours, and then I come and add the palm oil, and then let it cook for again an hour. I come and add the palm oil and the onions and everything, and then I'll leave it for again another 1 hour. I think by the time our pondu, our cassava leaf should be ready to be eaten. Yep, that's it for now. Let's wait. I go and take another nap, because the nap actually it helps. As you take a nap, like the food cooks quicker than just sitting here waiting, you know. So yeah, see you when we come back. Hello. Good evening. I know good evening because it's evening in Uganda, in other parts of the world, but here it's 1 o'clock. Here with let's have a sip of wine. A happy new year. So it's a new year. This is the new year mood we have now. You girl just had a bath, a sweet, nice, therapeutic bath, and yet we have food on fire. So we are cooking. Yep, back to the kitchen where we're cooking, and as we'll be sipping our wine. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think our food is cooking so nicely. Our pondu is really cooking nicely. So we are coming to add our other ingredients. That is onions. I'm going to cut 2 of these onions because, oh my goodness, this thing needs lots of onions. So we put our onions, and then after onions we'll be putting our palm oil. We'll be putting our palm oil. I have this palm oil here. I also have another one. I don't know if it has not expired, but let's see. I thought I was tall enough. Yeah, I don't know if these things have expiry on them actually. We need to check. Expiry is June 2024. Let me see what this one says. This one has none. has an expiry, so we'll put that later. Let me increase the fire on our, increase the fire a little bit. I normally don't use a chopping board. I have a chopping board here, but this African girl of yours, we didn't have chopping boards growing up, so nope, we're not going to deal with chopping board. So I only use the chopping board sometimes, like conditions, like, you know, when I'm trying to like maybe cut meat. And you know, normally growing up, when you're cutting meat or chicken, someone has to be there to hold the other part for you as you cut. But now I am all here by myself, so I have no one to be cutting for me, so that's when I end up using the chopping board. But otherwise, I go about with my day without using a chopping board. And since you can take an African out of Africa, but you can't take Africa out of them, yep, I'm going to go to the best ways I know how. There's no time to waste, I'm just cutting direct. This is how we do things in Africa. No time to waste. I forgot to buy onion leaves. I really used to like onion leaves in vegetables. Like the aroma of onion leaves is just so heavenly. So heavenly. There's no such thing as too much onion in your food. So if that one looks a lot, but we're still going to cut more, there's no such thing as too much onion in food. So yeah. So now the time for the magic is here. We now add our palm oil. Because this is a lot, we're going to pour as much as possible. Now palm oil does the magic, so there's also no such thing as too much palm oil. So let me show you what the magic part would. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's going to be amazing. Our oxtail is already consumed in it. So this is going to cook like an hour. We're not in a hurry. It can even cook for 2 hours. Who cares? We're not in a hurry after all. So yeah, our food is almost ready. Almost ready. So yeah, ciao for now. Let's wait for it to cook, as I'll also make the bread out of cassava powder, dry cassava powder. Mix it in hot water, and I'll show you how that looks like. So hello. So it has been a while. Welcome back. Yeah, finally our food is ready. Let me just give you a glance of what our food turned out to be. Yeah, this is how our glorious pondu with Inyasa looks like. So join as we enjoy. So, let's give it a test and see what it feels like. It's so hot. It's so hot. Very hot. Guys, let me enjoy this and get back to you after.